For my kettlebell sumo deadlift, I'm going to start with my feet double shoulder width apart. The second thing I want to do is I'm going to flare my toes out at a 45-degree angle. This is what we call a sumo setup. Then we do our regular deadlift motion. So I'm going to reach down, I grab the kettlebell sitting back with my hips. I want to make sure the kettlebell is perfectly in between my feet, and then I'm going to drive my hips forward, squeezing the glute. On the way down, I sit my hips back, little tap, come up driving, squeezing the glutes, and one more. Sit back, come up drive, and squeeze the glutes. From a side angle view, same setup, double shoulder width apart, feet out at 45 degrees, and then we want to make sure that we're staying nice and neutral with our spine. We're not rounding to grab the kettlebell, and we're not arching too much. So I'm just nice and straight. I sit my hips back, grab, squeeze the glutes on the way up, sit my hips back, squeeze the glutes on the way up. The biggest difference with the kettlebell deadlift and the sumo kettlebell deadlift is where you're placing your load. So by having my feet double shoulder width apart and pointing those toes out, I'm really going to load up the inside, my groins, more than I would my quads or my hamstrings, and more my glute med versus my glute max.